Now that you've started making your base map for your design site, I'd like to show you how to use your PACE to be able to determine measurements when you're in the field so that you can measure distances between elements and then be able to put that on your map. What I have laid out here is a 100-foot tape measure, and if you use the metric system, you could use a 30-foot tape instead. I'm going to walk the length of this 100-foot tape, and I'm going to count my steps as I go. And then when I get to the end, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to count my steps as I walk back. I'm going to walk this line with a easily replicable pace, and something that I can remember. Maybe it's my usual pace, but something that I can replicate in the field. Once I get back and I know the number of steps that it took me to get to the end of the 100-foot tape and to get back to this side, I'm going to add those two numbers together, and then I'm going to divide them by 2, and that's going to tell me how many steps per 100 feet. Now the reason that you want to count your steps, both going there and coming back, is to account for any distance and slope that might be along the path of your tape. So once I get back and I have my total number of steps per 100 feet, I'm going to divide 100 by that number so I know the distance of one step. Then I can remember that number and use it in the field when I go out to do my measurements. So let's go. You want to start a little bit before the beginning of your line so that you've got that replicable gait once you get to the beginning of the line. All right, well, I had the same number of steps, both there and back. It was 45 steps in 100 feet. So what's 100 divided by 45? It's 2 1/4. So now I know that one step is 2 1/4 feet, 2 steps is 4 1/2 feet, and 4 steps is 9 feet. So let's take that over to the area in front of my house, and let's measure the distance of my front yard using my steps. I'm standing here on the edge of our property line. This is the northwest corner of our property, and I'm going to walk over towards the driveway and I'll measure the distances by counting my pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. All right, so it's 27 steps is the length of my front yard. And so if I took 27 and I multiplied that by 2.25, then it equals 60 3/4. And so I would say that the length of my front yard is 60 3/4 feet. One of my favorite things about permaculture is that the more I've studied permaculture, the more I've been able to drop into knowing that I have everything I need right in front of me. So now you know that with just being yourself, you have what you need to be able to measure the distances to make your map.